Alright, people. Start fucking again. Alright. No, start again. Hello, folks, and start again. Hello, folks, and welcome back. Been bad last week or so. Didn't get a video out a few days ago when I should have done. Maybe Sunday night, I think it was. But me and our lass has been fairly out of fettle, like. Well, Tom come in from work last week, I think it was, loaded with cold and that. He's all snotty and that, you know, chesty. And he passed it out to Debbie, and she suffered badly through it, like. So we couldn't get a video out on Sunday anyway, but we're here this week. We've still got a bit of it, like, it's still lingering. And I'm finding it hard to swallow a bit, and I've still got a bit of a sore throat. But anyhow, that's by the by. I'm out with a day because it's a nice day, it stopped raining and all, and the wind's dropped. But I've got an issue, I've got many issues with this planning I've got. I just didn't think it through properly, I didn't think. But Deb and me get my heads together and decided probably the best thing to do is to fill this pond in and reclaim the land so she can grow on it, you know. I'll make a little bit deck in there, not too much, not too fancy, because I haven't got as much wood as I thought I had as you. So the idea is just to fill this pond in, and I haven't got enough soil to do it. So she says, take some branches off this tree here, you know, take them off, lie them down in there, something about permaculture or something. I don't know what she was on about, but I always take notice because she's always right. So I thought I might be able to chop the thing down, but no, the stumps are like that on it. There's no way I can get a hacksaw through them. So I'll just thin the tree out and lay them in the pond, get them all down, and then with the bit muck I've got, I'll chuck it over the top, and that'll be that pond filled. And then I can get on with that bit. Anyhow, enough talking. Let's get doing. As you can see, oh, I thought it was going to be a hacksaw them out. That's not coming out for anybody, is it? That's a proper like chainsaw job, that like. But I'll take as much, I'll thin it out as much as I can with the loppers and whatnots, and we'll get there. Aye, because it's blotting out. You know, that was a tiny little sap. It was a tiny little sap when we first got the plot. I'll see if I've got a picture I can put up here somewhere of what it looked like when we first moved in. Hold on, this camera's all over the shop. It's got face tracking on or something. I'm in a little green square. I'll have to knock that out. Aye, it was tiny. But do you know what it is? If you take your eye off the ball and just let them grow, look how bloody high they get. And then they get so you kind of control it at all. It's too big, but it blots out a lot of sun. And Debbie blames that tree for the reason she got not so many pumpkins this year. So anyway, it's all positive, innit? Oh, let's do it. I'm going to have a tin first, like, get myself in the mood. You know what it's like. Lovely. Right, didn't realise how big it was. I've never looked at it really, you know. Took much notice of it. But wow, I didn't expect it to be that, like the stems and the trunks. Didn't expect them to be that thick. I thought I'd just come over and get the saw on them, you know. Aye, never leave your trees. If you want them in, fine. But if you say to yourself, at some point I'm going to take that sapling down, just dig it and forget about it. Dig it out the ground. Look at the plight we've got on now. Aye. If I want that done, I'm going to have to go and get a chainsaw eventually. Fate's letting me have a chainsaw, isn't it, really? It's only fate. It's only one day I'm going to get one, so if I want that tree done, there's no other way of doing it, so I'm going to have to. Luckily, we live in a modern technology age, and such things exist nowadays. Right, I've tried with a chopping axe. The chopping axe is not gone through it at all, like, so aye, it's a chainsaw job for that.
Right, I've popped over to have a look. I don't think I'm going to bother growing in the greenhouse this winter, and I'll show you why. This is me bits. I mean, I know it's not watered or anything because I haven't been very well, but it's just been eaten. Everything is, that's either, in fact I think that's pigeons. Pigeons have been here and eaten that, and I'll tell you what else they've eaten. Me rocket. That's been picked. Every bit of leaf's been picked off it. So pigeons come in here, so I'm not going to bother. And also on here, these is just, oh look, there you go. There you go. I'm not going to bother growing anything in here over winter. I just think it's just covered in caterpillar all over. It's been eaten. I'll ask Davy if he'll eat that. Davy, do you want some of this? If I washed them off, would you eat it?
No. Not a chance.
Can you see them?
What even is it?
Yeah, caterpillar.
Where? Oh, no. Oh, bloody hell.
Never had that in here, have we?
No, I've never had caterpillars in here. Nah, put it all out. That'll do for the rest of the year. Little springtime.
Is there any? Oh, look at here as well. You can see them there, covered. Yeah. This is why. So that, do you know what? That might not be pigeons over there. I'm gonna have a look. See if I don't think there's any caterpillars on, or is that a one? Aye, it's caterpillars. There's a baby one.
How they crawled up there?
Where the cabbage fly would fly in and lay its eggs. So, I'll tell you what I'm doing at the weekend. I'm taking everything out here. I've come over to do a bit of shopping. I've had a look. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pack choy, and I've took one. Took all the outer leaves, and we're going to have a beef stir fry for tea tonight. I'm looking at this bed. I've took the beetroot out yesterday for, obviously in these, Davy, look. They've what we had in the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's not bad as well, aren't they?
Yep. Just seems to be everything's just getting eaten. I'm going to take all this bed out and I'm going to put my garlic into this one. So that'll be at the weekend. Obviously, hopefully I feel a bit better, but I've got something for tea, which is better than nothing.
Somebody in the comments just the other day, I think it was yesterday or something, put a comment on plastic, or didn't use plastic and whatnots, you know. And to be honest, we rarely use plastic. It's not a big deal in our allotment. I know you can see it all over. Plastic chairs, that thing's plastic, them. But really, we don't use plastic very much. We're trying not to bring it into the allotment, because I know what it's like. It will dissipate after a number of years, and when you've got to take it all up and that, it's just a nightmare. It's a pain in the arse, to be honest. So I'm gonna get shot of all this anyway. This is just with the pond line. Half of it's burnt away already now. I shouldn't burn plastic. I didn't burn plastic, that was just an accident, by the way. He says. So I'm gonna have a bit tidy up in here. There. I don't know about you, but I cannot work amongst mess. And that is a mess back there. I didn't realise it was that bad. Like I say, I didn't look in this corner very often. So I'll just crack on doing this. I've come to a decision as well. Hold on, wait till I get that out the way. I've come to a decision. I'm going to buy, well, I'm actually in the process of buying a chainsaw. Went on Amazon last night. Probably gonna get ranked for using Amazon as well, but yeah, if you live where I live, you're kind of getting out. You've got to order online. And I've ordered a 12-inch blade thing. It's a proper chainsaw and it takes batteries and it's need petrol. I can't be bothered with all that petrol and all that pulling strings and that's not for me. And they reckon it'll take small trees doing well. I would class that as a small tree. I wouldn't say it's a big one, you know. So we'll put that to the test, and it's coming tomorrow. So as soon as that comes, I'll be taking it straight out of the box and I'll be straight over here videoing that thing coming down. So if you want to see me sitting up a tree with a chainsaw in my hand and a can in the other hand, hit the subscribe button and I'll show you what happens. We'll get up to some shenanigans together. Right, let's get on with this. I'm going to crack on. Lovely day it's getting. Sun's out, it's nice and warm. Not t-shirt weather, but you know, it's warm for us. Still got my jacket on. As you can see, it's not that warm, you know. But I can feel that sun on my face. It's lovely. Anyhow, I think I've gone as far as I can. I'm just waiting for that chainsaw now. Now that'll come, hopefully, they did say Thursday, it's now Wednesday. So if that comes in the morning, we're in business. I cannot wait, like. And then we can move forward. What'll happen with that tree, you know, I'll probably splice it all up into pieces, get it all in that pond, all the, you know, the thinner bits. But the thicker bits of the stems, I'm going to keep them, dry them out. And this is, remember, for the ones that have been here a few months, the subscribers, I took, well, it was like a rail thing down off the patio here. Here, I'll show you. And I haven't replaced it yet. There, just there. I took that down. I had sort of, I don't know what they call them, a rail. I used to just put me tins on it. I took it down a few months ago and I said I was going to replace it. Well, I've never had the wood to do it. And I'm properly inspired by, like, when I go to Thailand and stuff and I go into bars and they've got it all shabby chic. Hold on. And I'm proper inspired every time I go into Thailand and I go into some like bars and that, you know. I see what they've done to the place. And a lot of it's just made out of old bits of wood, you know, driftwood, tree trunks, all sorts of stuff going on, and it inspires us to try and do the same. So that's what I'm going to do with that tree, see if I can get any good branches off it and make myself one of them real things. Anyway, we'll leave it there for the now. There's not much more I can do till that chainsaw comes, and I'll thank you all for watching and we'll see you soon. subscribe as well, if you didn't mind. It would really help. And it's free. There you go. Chin chin.